How are we doing, folks? Well, mechanically the little SL125 is done mechanically. Obviously I've got the paintwork to sort out, but I finished the wheels and that, put the seat cover on and everything, new seat cover yesterday. It's turned out quite nice. Let's have a little look. So the front wheel, the chrome is absolutely fun. I mean, I've only done this with wire wool just to get it was just like an oxidized film, but it hadn't eaten into the chrome, and also the spokes just needed a quick polish up. Absolutely lovely. So very pleased with the front wheel. Obviously the tyres are good. In fact, they've still got the little knobbles on them, so they haven't done a great deal. So that was the other issue which I need to sort. The reflector's not in very good condition on the inside. That is a weird reflector. The bulb is separate. You can see you might be able just to see the globe inside there. So they put the bulb in, or the globe in, before the glass, and then they seal the glass in afterwards. So you can't get, you got to buy the reflector, the glass and the bulb all in one hit. And the only ones I've found up to now are in Thailand or somewhere. So I've still got that issue to look at, but might have to modify. But I want to keep the original Stanley steel headlamp shell. Would be nice to keep that. So I'll have to graft something inside. I think it's a fairly standard, like 6-inch reflector or something. So it should be able to be sorted. And yeah, I was going to go to Timpson's and I've only got one key, get a key cut. And we're just looking, there's a guy selling Honda keys, and I just sent an inquiry with that number, and he's got one. So a tenner delivered for a brand new, genuine Honda key. So that should be in a day or two. I've polished up a few bits on the engine cases, but I'm not impressed with that silver paint that Honda's used to stick on the side casings. But yeah, not too bad. Cases are on, and they are in good nick. I know I've got a spray, but it's a shame about the paint being ripped off there, but these have got to be flatted back anyway, because we're going to change the colour to that red. So the rear wheel came out not as good as the front one, but still good. And I was a bit worried about whether they had the right sprocket because of the massive distance. But it is the right one. It's a 49, which according to the parts book is standard. So I'm not sure if the rear number plate's legal. I think then it's like one of those fairground plates or whatever. But I'm going to keep it on anyway. I mean, if someone wants to be pedantic enough to pull me up and tell me that the lettering's 6mm too short, then I'll take a chance on that. So the chrome came up not too bad, not as shiny as the front, but I had one spoke, which is this one here, the one with the longer nipple. I had to put a new spoke in. I mean, it actually was loose and it was seized, so I didn't have the right one. It's got the same head and the right bend, but it was too long. I've had to thread it, and obviously a matching nipple. But yeah, it blends in, not too bad, you can't tell. And they're all tight now. I had a little bit of wander in it. I did manage to true it up a little bit. So, I'm not going to be doing 150 mile an hour down a drag strip, so it's more than adequate. And again, the back tyre still got the knobbles on it, so, amazing. Side cover on, yeah. So the seat turned out really nice. The seat cover, I think it was 35 quid or something. The only thing I've got to do now, I've got to make a stencil. So I've just drawn it up in CAD. I've just got to find the appropriate sticky back to print it onto, to cut it out. So that's a job to go with the paintwork, obviously. Yeah, clocks are in, everything works. The back, if you like, where the lettering is, that grey colour, I think originally they would have been like jet black, so the sun's probably faded them a little bit, but you know, they work fine. The speedo works fine, the rev counter works fine, all the bulbs are working. Yeah, chrome on the bars isn't too bad. I give it a bit of a polish up. The mirror is crap. I'll probably keep the mirror until well, I've had a blast on the road. I find it really difficult riding a bike on the road these days without a mirror to look behind. You know, I only need the one on the right hand side. So yeah, apart from the paintwork, she's there. And yeah, what a lovely little, I mean, I've only ridden it around the garden a few times, saying I've had a quick blast up the road, but you know, I've got to, it is sawn at the moment. Obviously the tax and that is free. It is insured, but I'll do that probably. Give it a good blast on the road, maybe before I paint it even. So the tank, so it's a lovely tank internally. There's no rust inside it at all. It's like a bit of a crumpled fag packet, so I've got a dent there. There's a dent on this side somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's a dent there underneath, and there's one on this side. There it is. So you should be able to catch that. But I've got some bog, you know, some good quality filler. So I may not end up spraying the bike. I'm going away for 6 or 7 months on holiday over winter to get out of the UK for the cold winter for a bit. So I probably won't be doing the paintwork till I come back. But what I will be doing, I'll probably flat this off for the weekend, fill it, flat it, and put a couple of coats of high build primer on it. So yeah, was it worth getting, and was it worth doing the big bore kit? And yeah, absolutely. So there we go, the little 125 resurrected to its former glory, and even better when it's painted. So yeah, pleased. So maybe no more projects before I go away, because I've got a few jobs to do as well. Probably be going in a month's time or something, doing another circuit of Australia, and there's to get away from our winters. And yeah, so last project possibly. Can't see anything else going on really before I go away, because I've got a fair bit to do. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next video. See you later, folks.